Without you here, can't sleep, can't breathe. I need you here, right next to me. Thoughts in my head, racing. We can't go on like this anymore. I'm done with the games, quit playing. I'm over it. Yeah, I gotta let you go. Yeah, I gotta let you go.
Welcome to the channel, bros. My name is Christian. This is my roomie, Travo.
What up, guys?
Last time we talked about why porn is bad. Today, we're gonna be talking about how to quit it. Hey, Alexa, cue that intro. Alright fellas, the first tip is to stay focused and to stay motivated. Alright guys, I say stay focused and motivated because of this. Check it out. For instance, when you're gonna run a marathon, if you decide to run a marathon and you're sitting there in your bed, all nice and warm, snuggled up to your significant other, whoever, and you're just like, I'm gonna run a marathon. It's because your mind can't even possibly imagine or fathom the pain and suffering you're about to endure. It's not thinking of the 5 miles in when your legs are giving out, cramping, and you're dehydrated. It's thinking about the victory. You're watching YouTube videos about motivational speakers and music. You're seeing other people run, and your brain can't tap into that pain and suffering. So just like that, your brain can't tap into the pain and suffering you're going to be enduring during this process of giving up porn. It's not going to be able to process the fact of your hormones going ballistic 7 days in, screaming, what the hell is going on and what are you doing to me? It's for your own good. This is really similar. So when you're sitting there in bed at night, thinking about, I think I'm gonna give up porn and it's gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be anything but easy, guys, because your hormones are gonna be going ballistic, absolutely ballistic crazy, especially if you've never even tried giving up porn and masturbating before. It's gonna be so foreign and so new, especially if your willpower is weak. If your guys' willpower is weak with food, for instance, then you might wanna start with food before you try even going to porn, because honestly, this is tough. It's rough, but it's worth it. But a little piece of advice I can say to you guys is to write on a sticky note or a notepad or use the app in your phone and write down the reasons of why you're doing this. That way you can look back and realize when you're struggling why you're doing this. Put something somewhere for where you're going to struggle. For instance, if you're going to struggle in the bathroom, if that's where you go and you do your thing when you watch porn, get a notepad in there, write it on the mirror, something of the reasons of why you are giving it up. Also, if it's in your car or whatever else, if you're being sneaky from your significant other, leave something in your car to remind you of why. You gotta keep reminding yourself why you're doing this. There's a reason, just keep reminding yourself why. If you don't remind yourself why, you will most likely fail. And that's a promise. Stay focused and stay motivated. This is not gonna be easy, and I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to warn you right now, this is going to be an uphill climb. If you can just possibly imagine running a marathon, 15 miles in, legs hurting, sweating, dehydrated. See, even as I'm explaining that to you, you still can't feel that pain. And imagine that pain. Now just imagine weeks and weeks in without having masturbated or watched porn. It's gonna be rough, fellas, and that's a realistic expectation. I want you guys to have realistic expectations going into this and not thinking that this is gonna be a cakewalk. This is gonna be anything but a cakewalk, but you can do it. Stay focused, stay motivated, and keep reminding yourself of why you're doing this.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business so humongous, you would think that happens in it. Oh man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing, yo. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
All right, guys, just got done with the workout. But just so you know, we didn't just walk up to some random strange girl at the gym. Her name is actually Logan, and she's Travis's girl.
Hi guys.
Okay.
What's up, guys?
And we're about to have a post-workout beer. Just a real quick bro tip, guys. These things right here, I buy them in bulk. They're Tuna Creations, right? Now, I'm not sponsored by these things or anything. Like, I'm nobody, but I'm just letting you guys know. It's like $1 for these packs, right? Like $1. 70 calories only and 14 grams of protein. And it's wild caught. So, I mean, if you guys buy protein bars, you guys know that those things can be like $3.50, maybe $4, at least out here in Indiana, for like maybe 25 grams of protein or so, maybe 20. Well, this is 14 grams of protein for $1. So you could get 2 for 28 grams of protein. $2 for 28 grams of protein. And they're fire. Like, I throw them with these snacks right here. These things are the bomb. And I basically rip it open, put it on the plate, like you guys can see, and then cracker it up, and it tastes delicioso. But that's just a quick bro tip for you guys. Tip number 2, fellas, trade one bad addiction for a good addiction. Firstly, I wanted to say that not all addictions are bad addictions. There are good addictions out there. You could be addicted to being a good person. You could be addicted to a healthy lifestyle. I'm saying this, guys, because you're going to be having a lot of freed up time on your hands. For example, when someone quits smoking cigarettes, they start chewing gum because it helps them with the oral fixation. You're trading one addiction for another, which is not as bad. Obviously, chewing gum has no negative side effects like cigarettes does, but you're just replacing it to keep yourself occupied and busy and freeing up that time. Find another outlet, another addiction that is positive and it's going to actually benefit your life. And if it doesn't benefit it, at least it's not even close to as negative side effects as porn. Now, whether it's starting a YouTube channel, whether it's picking up an instrument, whether it's doing something that you haven't been able to do but now you want to do it, whether it's getting a second job, third job, fourth job, fifth job, whatever, the more occupied you are, the less time you have to fall back into the addiction, guys. You want to enhance and benefit your life, not jeopardize and decrease the quality of your life. Trading one addiction for the other. Look at porn as junk food, guys. Honestly, when you give up junk food, you throw out all the junk food that you have, right? You throw out all the stuff. You throw out all the Oreos, the cookies, the pies, the Pop-Tarts, because you don't want to be tempted with it. And you replace those negative eating habits with healthy ones, like celery, carrots, things like that. What's the same with porn? You're going to be trading one addiction for another one. It's just going to be going from a negative to a positive. All right, guys, this brings us to the third and final tip. Find accountability. Now, accountability can come in many ways, whether it's a church group, non-church group, a family member, a friend. The biggest and most important part when finding an accountability partner is finding somebody that you're not scared to open up to. Finding somebody that you're not scared to let them see that dark, nasty side of you, and also not fear of them judging you. There's also an app called The Guardian. I'm gonna drop the link in the description below. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I know my brother-in-laws use them because they don't want to be struggling with this porn addiction either. And I think they've been on this for now a couple of years. So they had their wives install it, and what it does is it blocks any content that is porn related terms. So for instance, you go to Google or whatever and you start searching up MILF. It's gonna block that, and it's gonna be like a parental advisory control setting in there, and you're not gonna have a password to it. Whoever installs it, they'll have the password to it, whether it's your pastor, your friend, your parents, whoever you want. That's the person who is going to be in control over it. But between having the app and then also having an actual human being be there for you just to listen and hear you out, tell them what you're struggling with, and to lift you up when you're falling down, you're going to be doubling your chances for success, fellas. And with this porn addiction, believe me, I'm going through it, you need double the chances, if not 3 to 4 times the chances to defeat this bastard. Porn is a nasty, disgusting thing, fellas. What it does to us and our bodies is ridiculous. Yeah, it feels good, but heroin feels good, and look what that does to you. Come on, guys. Junk food tastes good, and look what it does to you. Come on, guys. We're smarter than this. We're better than this. We're stronger than this. We don't have to be held in the grips of porn any longer. Drop in the comments below what you're struggling with and where you're at in the process. Honestly, guys, because sometimes I need lifted up. Just knowing I'm not the only one going through this as well. But this brings us to the end of the video, guys. If you're new to the channel, smash that thumbs up button, click subscribe, and turn those notifications on. I drop a new video like this every single week, and I promise you, you don't want to miss it. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see ya.